Howdy, howdy. How we doing tonight? Hey, I just wanted to get this video done. Now, I know it sounds bad if I say I want to get this video out of the way, but that's really what I'm doing, actually. So yesterday morning, rather, I did my first video, and now I'm doing my second video. I don't know how many times I'm going to be able to keep count with this. I'm wondering if I'm going to be saying my third day, my fourth day, etc., etc. I'm pretty sure it'll blend all in at one point or another. But nonetheless, this is my second time, and I'm doing this one differently. See, the first one I did, I just went live on Instagram. This time, what I'm doing is I'm actually taking a video from a camera, and I'm going to at this point upload it to YouTube, and I'm going to see if I can get it into a reel on Instagram and possibly even throw it on Facebook, and other places like that. Now, of course, I guess now that I think about it, if I get it on YouTube, I can definitely put it over to Facebook and LinkedIn as a YouTube video. I'm just trying to learn Instagram, and it sounds to me like that's where you really need to be. I'm trying to learn this whole thing, actually, if we're just being completely honest here. So, let's just talk about what's going on here. So, again, we are in the beginning stages of making major changes here, okay? I did exercise this morning. I didn't feel like it. I had a headache. And you can tell I'm a little stuffy in the nose, and I still am, but I did it anyway. So, that's good news there. I actually went out and I did it. Even though I wasn't exactly in the mood to, but I made an effort, and I did go through it. I will admit that I was a little bit, how you want to say, slow or lagging or sandbaggy. I don't know how you would say it, but nonetheless, it was a little painful to watch myself in a reflection in a mirror, or just to know that I was not quite able to do what I feel like I would like to do. But again, hey, dude, for the fact that I'm actually just doing it, even though it sucks, that right there is all impressive to me. Okay, and if you're in that same boat where you just don't feel like doing it, but you do it anyway, congratulations, you're already halfway done. So now, the day activities. Boy, I tell you what, today went by fast. It's Friday. We have our sales meeting in the morning. I had to help out another sales consultant. There was a lot of things that happened, tons of things that happened. I had to go do my AMSOIL inventory today. I had emails and calls and some bids. Man, it was nonstop. In fact, I got up actually pretty early. Didn't want to go exercise. Went out there, kind of sat there and moped a bit. Admit it, I fully admit it. But hit play and started doing it. And got it all done. Immediately, all I wanted to do at that point was just go take a shower. Yesterday, on the first video, I was with my shirt off. I had just gotten done with the exercise, wiped the sweat off and everything, and I was sitting there for 5 minutes reflecting on it, and I basically, said, oh, well, I'm supposed to do a video, right, 2 or 3 times a day, and I'm going to just start with one a day, okay? So I did that, right? And today, things just, once I got in the shower, once I got to the meeting, once I got to this, once people started calling me, that's the other thing. I know Andy says something to the effect, let's do our best to, try to plan our day ahead. It doesn't quite work out so well in my book because I get phone calls from just anyone at any time for any reason. So, and some of these phone calls can last quite some time, by the way. But nonetheless, we got through it. We got a lot accomplished today. So we're feeling good about that. But, going back to that point where, again, I basically wanted to get a video in today, but I just didn't because boom, 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 one thing right after another. And then, the Elliott meeting Elliott Army meeting came up at 4:30, and I'm very glad, very grateful, as a matter of fact, that the reminders were thrown out there, because I would have forgot it. I mean, I would have just like skipped right over it, not because I don't want to be a part of it. I honestly want to be a part of every single one of them. But I know it would have just went right by me if I had not had notifications telling me, that it was happening. So basically, what happened was is that came up, and I think it was about literally 15 minutes mark. I think is the one that really caught my attention, and I was like, oh shit. So I, came rushing as much as I could to my office here and put the phone up and got into the Zoom, and sure enough, got it all going, and dynamite stuff. Dynamite stuff. Um, I'm ready to share this stuff with you. I'm ready to let you know about this stuff. By the way, Andy's team, Elliott team, if you're listening, the reason why I don't know. I mean, where's the affiliate link? How do I put it up there? How do I share this? How do I make people know that this is changing my life, would change their life? How can we make that happen? Because as of right now, I mean, I'm doing what you're telling me to do. I'm doing my best to get myself out there every single day so that you all can watch me go from, now, Bradley, be quiet, zero to hero. I don't mean that literally. I mean that as in you're going to see an improvement. That's kind of what but if you don't get it, I'm sorry, Brad. You're going to have to sit down this time. I remember saying that to him once, and he goes, why does it got to be zero to hero? Oh, that's a mindset issue. I'm like, no, that's not what I meant. What I meant is that you're going to see improvement. You're going to go from here, and you're going to go from, here to there, and obviously, if you're going to be over there, the hero part is better than zero part, right? I mean, anyway, he had it a whole different, but that's another story for another day. Yeah, I don't know how to share this stuff. I don't know how to put the link in. I don't know none of that stuff. And one of y'all team members need to kind of get with me and help me figure this out. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep doing this, and probably we won't get much traction. And certainly, you're going to be missing out, because people will start watching, and when they do, they won't be able to know how to get to you, because, well, I'm not sharing that, because I'm not really sure how to do that. So if you're paying attention, yeah, thank you much. Right after that, I had to hit the shower. I had to shave, which feels good. And I had to go to the Christmas party, the company Christmas party, and went that one there. I'm telling you what, the food tonight was awesome. And you know what? The Elliott group, again, you will be proud of me. I did not splurge, so to speak. I did have prime rib. You're damn right I did. And they had some cheesy potatoes, which, they're potatoes and they're cheesy, but they were very good. I had green beans. I had a spinach salad with strawberries, and man, I don't know. It was actually really, really good. And I only had a few bites of dessert. I mean, when I mean that, I'm like, I just chipped it off with a fork, and honestly, I was just too full to even really finish it all. So, kind of put it in a box, brought it home, and I don't know, my kid will probably end up taking it all at some point. But nonetheless, that's what I did. And, Christmas party turned out to be. And then I said to myself, my wife was like, hey, let's watch a movie together, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just kind of like, oh, that sounds like fun, but I got an obligation. I'm supposed to be making 2 or 3 videos a day and putting it on social media. And here I am now, spending time away from somebody who wants to spend time with me. But, for what, 9-10 minutes now. And, making this video to put it out there to let you know that just like you, because I am you, just like you, I have things that I do all day long. I have struggles just like you do. I have accomplishments just like you do. I have all the things that you would have, actually. or are capable of having if that's what you want, but that's a decision you have to make. And what are you going to do to make sure that you're holding yourself accountable to get those things done? Are you, you know, going to watch the movie instead of do the video? Are you going to wake up and, just not feel so good and decide, well, I don't want to do the exercise, and then just sit around and do nothing, and kind of search your phone, and then, yeah, you got the thing up there on the TV and you're playing the video and you're just over here on your phone instead, and then you're like, oh yeah, all right, we did exercise. Yep, you bet. And go take a shower and start your day dragging ass. Is that what you're going to do? Or are you going to actually do the things that you know you need to be doing? That's a good question, isn't it? Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't we just start by doing the things you know you need to do? And again, here pretty soon, I want you to watch, because I do believe somebody from the LA group is going to reach out to me, and they're going to say, hey, this is what you got to do to make it happen, blah, blah, blah. And we will show you all about how you can start to be a whole lot like me. Now, I'm not saying me. I'm saying I am you, and you can be a lot like that. You can start to be accountable. You can start to exercise. You can start to, pick your task off. You can start to set goals. You can start to achieve things you never thought possible. And how is that? Well, we got a plan. Hopefully, I'll be able to reveal that to you here really shortly. Although, pretty much what I just said today on this video, and what I will be saying on other videos, is also going to be telling you exactly how this is done. So if you're ready to come along, let's saddle up. Let's get this done, okay? Again, remember, I am you. You are me. And here we go, okay? Like, subscribe, rumble, and I don't know, whatever other social media thing that you need to do, because you're going to want to follow along with this ride. You're going to see me from this day to down in the future saying, wow, what a change, what a difference, because I'm already seeing a difference. And that's just because I've been doing this a little bit longer than 2 days, but you see my point. Okay, we'll check you out and come back for more. I'll have 4 for you. See you guys.